Hello, and good evening. Welcome to the show. We are getting ready tonight to witness the magnificence that is Counter-Strike and the teams that are Wolt Task Force and Suure. I'm here ready on the server, waiting for the teams to show up. And the first player from Suure is already on the server. But before that, I have something special for you. Thanks to Putmeister from Wolt, we have some pre-game statistics available. Let's dive in to those. And as you can see here, this is the winners bracket round 2, and this is group for Wolt. Wolt won their group with a straight 7 victories and 0 losses and 0 forfeits games. So all the games were won by fair game, and the highest difference in rounds as well. So some of the games, it's not that they were tight. And Vincent Betas was offering a very good opponent for Wolt in the last game. I think it was Vertigo. It was a very, very fun game to cast. But today we are playing some different maps. And today actually we are going to play Dust 2. We are going to play Man, I'm blind. Inferno. And then, as the decider, we are going to play Mirage. So we're going to be switching maps in some point, and there we, as soon as the players get online and everything is getting ready. It's about 4 minutes to the start of the game, and I have a 2-minute delay on the stream. So if you want to let me know something about the stream that's going well or not going well, or however you want to play it, please do, and I will reply, and I will follow the chat. But I will not follow it real time because it is impossible for me, as Ralph would say from Simpsons. Then we dive into the group of Suure, which actually my team, Salama Warriors, here in the last place, was in. We forfeited 3 games, and that this season was not our season. Kempi won the group. Same kind of record as Wolt has, straight victories and same kind of round difference as well. Wolt had 69 round difference and Kempi had 66, so pretty even winners. Suure was the second in the group, 15 points, so they lost 2 games. I think they lost to Kempi, and then, if I recall, they lost to Ramble, but I can't recall by heart, I'm sorry. Map pool, and this is some heavy analysis here done now by Putmeister from the statistics. This is from season 4 and 5, and as a quick reminder, Suure was in Division 5 last season, so some of the statistics based on their map pool might not be identical to this season. Suure, Inferno, Wolt has won 80% of their games, so they won 4 games out of 5. Suure has won 100% of the games, but it's just 1 game. On Train, Suure has won all their games, and Wolt has won 67% of their games, so half of the games. And in Train, Wolt has won, and half the games they've lost. But since they won all the games this season, it was last season that they lost these 3 games in Train. But for some reason we are not playing Train today. Mirage, Wolt has a winning percentage of 89% out of 9 games, so it's 1 game lost. And Suure has won all their games in Mirage. Suure has also won all their games in Nuke. That's 3 games. Wolt has never played Nuke and will not be playing it today either. Both teams have played 1 overpass. Wolt lost it. Suure won it. Neither of the teams will play it today. Dust 2, we have a pretty even record. Wolt has won 2 of the 3 games. Suure has won 3 of the 5 games. So close enough, close enough. We'll see how that plays out. And then on Vertigo, Wolt has played it 2 times and won both games. Suure has not played Vertigo either season. So it'll be exciting to see how that translates. How that translates to the actual map pool, and how can we see how it affects. The players are everybody's on the server and they are getting ready for the warm-up, but we will still look at the Kana ratings. KNK, who is a Lihava Kanamuna, is the highest Kana rated player on the server, and Sope is even with Otto. From Wolt side, we have the same lineup as last time, and I think that Suure also has only these 5 players, so this is the same guys who are playing, and they will be an AKMN, I think is, if I recall right, is their captain, and I think that Grappate was the acting captain for Wolt last time I checked, but it could be that. Hey, Nato Gandalf, thank you for the host. How was the game on your half? I think that you were also casting CS, of course, but what game was it? It was Challengers, Losers Bracket 1, Caverion versus If We Hit. How did it go? Let's see. And the last statistic, the last 2 slides, we are looking at AWP kills. KNK is the main AWPer and the almost only AWPer on Suure's side. 53 kills for him. Otto, 69 kills for him. And then Ode, secondary AWPer. And Grappate has occasionally dabbled with the AWP as well. We saw some pretty heavy plays on Vertigo for Pate last time, so we'll see how he performs today. On first kills and death, so entry kills, we can see that K&K, as the main AWP player, has 60 first kills, and he has 53 AWP kills, so we can assume that most of these are done with AWP. Otto is leading entry fragger together with Ode, and Team Montana with his pushy playstyle is also usually doing a lot of those entry frags. Sope and Franzi are the secondary and third entry players. There's not a huge difference. It's a bit quite equal on Suure's side for the other players. On Wolt's side, it's more of a steep curve. Pysymis Dada is known as the anchor on the sites usually, so he's not doing any of the entry fragging there. Nice. English commentary as well. That's always good to hear. Yeah, we have lots of people who are playing in the league, but not necessarily talk the finer language of Finnish. Then we have last support. Grappate is the support damage player, and then we have the line going downwards. But hey, we are getting ready to the first round here, so let's just dive into that. Why don't we? Here we go. And Wolt is on the CT side. This is Suure's map pick. If we hit 1-2 to 0, 16-5, 16-6, that is pretty abrasive. Let's find Team Montana. He's doing some fragging here and then the Grappate and him take down some people. But now there are already people pushing. Lihava Kanamuna pushes to, taking Otto down, pushes to the A site. He doesn't have the bomb. The bomb is still near the doors. He's securing the site first. He spots the leg of Pysymis Dada and takes him down with the P250. Ode and Team Montana are trapped in the spawn. There's 2 players very low, and Lihava Kanamuna doesn't have much health either. But it doesn't. You need to hit those shots anyway. And Lihava Kanamuna doing some of the heavy work. And Ode is then squashed. if I may say so. Ore is squashed there and doesn't give him much of a choice. He has to go. And that means that Suure picks out the pistol round for the T side, which is of course very important. And they are gonna go Sukebliot Birush. Here it comes, and we will see Franzi pushing through the smoke with the Mac 10. That sounds good. Sobe taking down Ore. It's been already a very successful eco round for Wolt. Just with the pistols, no armors or nothing. They've taken down Kanamuna, Franzi, and Double Chaos. That's they pushed on the side through the smoke. That smoke was... And they have the bomb as well, so the smoke was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. Pysymistera here in the back. Otto and T Montana locking the bomb down. Now we're gonna witness the flank. Sobe is gonna go and rotate and check this tunnel. He's gonna go check the dark there, but can't spot anything. Wolt is very patiently holding. They have a 2-2 hold on the side. Pysymistera and Krappa are holding the outside, and then T Montana and Otto are holding the bomb here from the boost, and it's really hard to know. They figure out the one is in the boost, but Pysy and Sobe takes down Otto and T Montana, but then Pysymistera is there for the trade, taking down both Ikemen and Sobe on their way. And let's take a quick view here, people, and I just want to ask you, does it look like this avatar here, we have a Kanamuna, and this avatar here, Sobe, they could be brothers, right? I'm not sure is that the situation, but based on the avatars, it looks like. Tech 9s and Mac 10s and Mac 10 and Eagle for Suure, and they are going to go for a little bit of an info. We have a Kanamon here doing some sprinting, trying to find info, pushing through the mid doors, I guess, with the Tech 9, taking a little peek. Nobody there. And nade comes from Pysymistera, but doesn't find anybody. T Montana here hiding in the smoke. Smoke clears away. And now... Oh, takes down 2 before falling down, but Otto is there for the trade. Otto actually kills T Montana as well, so he has a 2k as well, but just not on the enemies. So, Otto making sure that Mr. T doesn't take too many kills and lives some for him as well. The bomb is heading for the B side. EKM, like in the last round, and Franzi are heading there. Let's see who are we gonna name the designated survivors for the T side. EKM for so far is that guy. But Ore and Pysymistera are ready. They are hiding. They're holding the side passively on the back. And as soon as the terrorist side rushes in, they are nailed down. And Wolt has successfully taken that round, and now we are going to witness a full eco round from Suure. That little bit of a forest buy, half buy didn't pan out, and now they are out of cash. They are gonna go for a pistol train. They have a gunman leading them through the mid doors. I wonder if they have a similar strategy. They surprise Pysymistera. He has the AWP. But he also has the Tech 9, but it doesn't last. It doesn't last. And T Montana, Otto, and Ore, everybody just chiming in. 2 guys from the CT, and then Otto holding this. Ore holding the B side. That doesn't go. Ah, Super has a welcome. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Long day for a lot of people. So. Welcome to the stream, and of course you can watch all the games later on from my Twitch channel, and I will also upload them to YouTube, so you can just rewind those best bits and check them out. Otto is going with Help Me Stats 112. So but this is a gun round for both teams. Some rifles, some utility, and some armor. So very good kits for all of Wolt side. That's good for them. But it's gonna be a hit this time. Most likely everybody is riled up here on the short. Otto also knows where the guys are. Gets tagged, but also tags a lot of the people from Suure with his frag. They have a Kanamuna, Franzi, and Double Chaos take some heavy hits. But they are still holding their ground. Now Lihava Kanamuna comes in for the peak, spots Ore, but also gets away. He's nading him, but Ore has fallen back. Ore is the only anchor on the B side at the moment. Pysymistera has pushed here. Ore holding the doors. Lihava Kanamuna, he's getting info here, a lot of info. So he knew that Ore was here, but Ore has fallen back. And we're gonna be switching it around. Otto hears the footsteps. Challenges double chaos, but it's wiped out. Now it's just Ore alone. Flashes these guys, but they are in the smoke. Suure is in the smoke, but the bomb is now down. Ore takes down 2 before falling himself double chaos, taking another kill for his name. The time is gonna be running out. The drama, but the bomb will go down. Grappa taking down Sobe, but double chaos has a for a 3k. It's a 2-on-2 retake on the B side. And there is one flashbang on Pysymistera. They need to make that count. It is Team Montana and Pysymistera versus AKM and double chaos. Site is being held. T site doesn't have any utility either. They have one decoy. AKM could use it, but to what extent he would reveal himself. But he managed to take down Team Montana. Pysymistera, however, takes down Double Chaos first, and then AKM, and Double Chaos was also shooting at Team Montana, revealed his position to Pysymistera, who manages to push to the side, and the defuse comes in at the very last moment. Only a few seconds left. It's raining ice balls. Ooh. Oh, where I'm from, those are, it's called basically hail or something like that, but I like the term ice balls. It's very finishy. It is my native language, you know. We speak it. Team Montana is flushed out by Franzi, and Lihava Kanamuna takes down Krappale, who also pushes on the A long, and this gives a huge advantage to Suure's team. It might look like they have a very good position to convert this round now. Pysymistera is still doing a long rotate with the AWP, and Otto is the only guy on the upper side. I mean, it's Ore doing the rotate, and Pysymistera is in the mid, but he is not on time, and everybody falling down so far. It's just Ore and Pysymistera left, and they will be saving their guns. Ore's rotate was too long. He didn't have time to get on the site. Very nice push through the long doors for Lihava Kanamuna and Franzi. They work together. They end up with very low HP, but that doesn't really matter. As long as you have any HP left, you're still able to take frags and save guns. And that's what this is gonna be. This is gonna be happening here. Ore holding the main doors, but very smart. Suure doesn't go for it. They don't push through the doors as they have no idea who could be there. But Pysymistera, Ore, Franzi and Sobe do rotate after all. And now Ore smells blood, takes down 2. Pysymistera smells blood and takes down 2 and is ready for some nice mulle in there. Alright, here we go. It's 4-2. Suure takes down Wolt on the first pistol round, but Krappate now also falling on the A long, and this tactic seems to be working for Suure, so they are gonna be working here again towards the A long. If they go without any utility, Otto might be doing them some, but that flashbang doesn't catch Otto, but Lihava Kanamuna catches him as he peeks wide and rushes over, and Otto's flick doesn't hit. He's been tagged to the leg. Team Montana gets the info, holds the site, but he jumps straight into the crosshairs of Double Chaos, who on the last round, the round previous to the last round, I mean, almost makes the game with a 3k for Suure. But now it's just Pysymistera again, the designated survivor on Wolt's team. He's just chilling on the pillow there. The face like, oh man, nobody come on my side, you know. Have to be here alone. Why nobody come here? But he won't be long for long as Sobe is hunting for him and trying to take that gun away. He had a guess where he was pre-fired, but Pysymistada doesn't give any free shots and just holds the angle. Double Chaos and AKM don't want to waste their guns. Sobe and Franzi have enough money and they haven't gonna want for goodbye anyway, so they could and should be hunting. Pysymistada 10 kills to his name on Wolt's side. Ode on 6. On the other side, Lihava Kanamuna and Double Chaos on 6. So this is going to be tight. This is going to be tight, folks. Suure has now managed to get the engine running, and as they like to push the A long, Otto and compadres have come here. Otto is spamming with the Deagle, missing some shots. Ode falls to Double Chaos. Oh, Krappate coming there, taking down Double Chaos with the assistance of Otto. Now the guys know that there's a stack here, and they are going to rotate. They're going to go for short. A short. But the guys are already falling back. They're not committed yet. Pysymistada is holding B side through CT. Otto backed away with the Deagle. The nades do fall short there, just decoys. Nobody is coming here. Team Montana has managed to grab an AK. And is now holding this mid. Patiently holding. Now they know he's in the smoke. The damage came through. Pysymistada, nice shot through the smoke. Takes the bomb down. Misses, just misses. Takes down Franzi. The bomb, however, was on the hands of Sobe, who gets to the side, and now to be retake. It's a 4 against 2, but there's no armors on Wolt's side and almost no utility either. The AK is given. One AK is given to Krappale, who has lots of health left. Well, when I say lots, I mean like more. Lihava Kanamura takes down Team Montana with a nade. Sobe takes down Otto. Takes down Krappale as well, and now it's just Pysymistada, the designated survivor. He knows where everybody is, but he is going to save. There's very little chance. It was that AWP is in his hands now for many rounds already, and they were gonna build their strategy around it. But unfortunately, Team Montana doesn't manage to pan out with his smoke play as Suure in very efficient fashion smokes the CT and then throws a Molotov to make sure that nobody's hiding just behind the smoke, and manages to tag Team Montana in a way that he's then easily naded because there's no armor. Pysymistada smoking the mid doors, making sure nobody spams there. Otto falls to Lihava Kanamura, but is then traded by Team Montana, who's then traded by Double Chaos. Krappate taking a trade here. Sobe is going for a flank, but he is nailed down by Pysymistada from mid. He's holding the mid side with AWP. It is most likely going to be an A hit. Krappate going to A short. Smoke comes down. Now they know Ore is going to go for a long walk. Franzi, the smokes are not perfect. There's a little gap. That flashbang was perfectly timed, however. Pysymistada takes down AKM, but the bomb is not in his hand. It's in the hands of Franzi, who will now proceed. To do what he does best, which is run into Pysymistada's AWPs this time. Okay, I will ramp up the game volume a little bit. Let's see here. Let me know if it goes too loud. My game volume is low because I put my headset on full, so my game volume is usually pretty low in relative terms. There we go. Wolt Task Force manages to take the round. Pysymistada major AWP plays there, but the economy is not very, very strong either side. Pysymistada opens up on Franzi from mid. peeks through here. They haven't really respected the AWP yet, but now also Lihava Kanamuna is playing with AWP and is challenging Pyssymisdata. Just a little bit. That was so close. Almost. Lihava Kanamuna can taste it. He can taste it. He has the AWP paw. There he is. There he is. There you are. He has the new guns. Pyssymisdata falls to Lihava Kanamuna, and that changes the power relations. Even though Franzi has fallen already, the AWP is still in play on this side. But now Otto goes and picks it up. Otto, who usually plays the AWP, is now given it to Pyssymisdata, who is the main AWPer in this map. Eating some grenades. Karapate. There we go. Sobe peeks. Try peeks without any flash. Karapate. Double Chaos is holding the back here and takes down Ore. No damage done to him. And now the Suure guys switch the side. They're gonna switch to B. B is empty, and this is not looking good for Wolt, but it's looking great for Suure, who don't have any utility. No, they actually don't. No, they have utility left. They just decide not to use it there. They smoke the doors. They have one more smoke left. Bomb goes down. And it's a 3-on-3 retake, but there's two guys very low on health. And it's just on time. These guys really play the clock. They play the clock a lot. Oh, a near miss. A near miss. Team Montana almost eats the AWP from Lihava Kanamuna. But that is not happening here. EKM holding the side. Lihava Kanamuna. He falls to Team Montana. Otto pushes to the side. Krapate! Oh dear lord, that didn't go in the way as I thought. The B side in Dust 2 is notoriously hard to retake. And there wasn't a lot of utility, but they make it work. And they have a kit. So the bomb defusal comes through as Otto defuses the bomb calmly, even without a kit. So Otto was the only one without a kit, and he was defusing. Is the volume better now? I raised it about 3 decibels. That means it should be about twice as loud in relative terms. And yes, my speech is very loud, but that's because I am very loud. It's gonna be a B rush. Sukabliet already takes down Sobe and Franzi, but Lihava Kanamuna is there for the trade with the Tech 9. M4 goes to Double Chaos, who's been very efficient. Lihava Kanamuna, or K&K in the stats side, is the main entry fragger for Suure, and he shows it again with the Tech 9. I'm sure most of the entry frags most likely are not done with the Tech 9, especially because it was boosted mid-season. But we'll see. Krapate coming through, Team Montana, Tech 9 doing a little work there. Otto taking down AKM and Double Chaos, and Lihava Kanamuna doing the work. Double Chaos now left. Only Otto versus Double Chaos, but Otto gets the angle, and he gets a 3k and gets the second defuse in a row. That was a nice execution from Suure with the pistols coming on the side, importantly getting the bomb down, but they also managed to take 4 guns away from Wolt and keeping their economy in check. That is a very successful eco round. Of course, it was so close they could already taste the bomb explosion, but unfortunately that is not to be. Not this time. It's gonna be a little tour. They go to the lower tunnels, and then they do some work from the mid. But AKM falls to Pyssymisdata. But I'm not sure does he realize how close the T side is. They are just beyond the door. If he doesn't look down soon, he is going to be toast. They hear him. He sees the flashbangs, but misses the shot. Doesn't miss the other shot. Pyssymisdata on point with the lightning strike AWP, but misses Sobe. Sobe eating some nades. Ore taking down Lihava Kanamuna and Double Chaos as they push on the side. And Pyssymisdata coming back for the peak. 19 HP, doesn't even give a damn. Just pushes to the side and goes for it. Let's put some a little bit more volume still. I'm not sure. It might be that some of the louder voices are now too loud, but that's okay. Mac 10s for Double Chaos and AKM, and they're going to go for a little bit of split. There's 3 guys going to near the B side, making some racket, taking some info. Double Chaos with the Surge J. I think that's the Candy Apple Mac 10. Grappate taking down Lihava Kanamuna. The bomb is also there. Upgrades his pistol. Smokes the long doors on the A. The bomb is still close by in hands of AKM, but Pysymistera taking down Sobe in the mid. That was a close shot. That was a close shot to AKM, and the bomb almost dropped. But I mean, Double Chaos. But it's okay. Franzi was trying to get some info on the B side, but the info he got was that Ore is still here, and he is coming in for the play, spamming through the smoke, taking some heads. It all quiets down a little bit. The Mac 10s are left. Double Chaos with the armor. They are going to go now switch to A side as they hope that a lot of players rotated, and they did. But Team Montana is still on the A side, taking down AKM first. He didn't have any armor. And here we can see how the Mac 10, as good as it is to rushing and close by, it's still not very good over long distances. You can't really spray control over long distances very efficiently, and the armor penetration is not that good. And that means that Wolt Task Force now takes their 9th round, and we now go to a propaganda round for Suure as well. They have a Krieg on their hands, but this time they are going to go for an A play. Ore here alone, tagged very low, hoping to make some plays, and falls to Lihava Kanamuna. He ran out of AK ammo, but he switched to his Glock and managed to take Ore down, taking heavy damage himself, but heavy damage is not the same as losing your life in the round. Otto smoking off the short. Misses the shot. Mollies and nades. Nice. Does a little damage to Sobe, but not too much. Franzi and AKM taking down Pysymistera and Karapate as they push from CT. And now it's just Otto here holding. Taking down Sobe. Flick misses on AKM, and then Double Chaos has a perfect lineup for that. Franzi coming in from short. And now it's just Mr. Team Montana left here on the second last round of the first half. His foot is spotted by Franzi, but Franzi is also spotted. AKM, however, coming with the Krieg. The meta is not over, says AKM, and comes to the site. 5th round for Suure Esports, and that is very important for them because the CT side is of course stronger in dust, and Team Montana going for the Auto Sniper, or Auto Noob as the community knows it. Or maybe it's just the players who wield it. We'll see how that pans out. Team Montana is in the A long. Is flashed off, but there's nobody coming there at the moment. Everybody is still in the mid. Pysymistera here. He has had very, very crucial rounds. Shots are baited. Pysymistera takes some damage from Lihava Kanamuna as he pushes to A short. Otto is meeting them. Flashbangs and smoke. They are all here, but lucky for Suure, no explosive or fiery utility comes through. Lihava Kanamuna escapes with his life as Pysymistera is smoking Suure. Suure's AKM and Sobe are tagged by the AWP from Otto. And Pysymistera from the B window takes down Lihava Kanamuna. Double Chaos takes down Ore, who's pushed the tunnels. That flash doesn't do a lot, and Sobe sneaks straight into the crosshairs of Otto. but Double Chaos now knows where Otto is. A little bit flash. I'm sorry, Pysymistada knows where he is. A little bit flashbang still. Pysymistada cannot hold on any longer and falls. And it's a 3 against 3 retake on the side again. But now they have a flank here. Franzi takes down Team Montana, but Krappata is there for the trade, and 2 against 2, the situation continues. 1 AWP in Otto's hands. He has done pretty good work on the retakes with it before. Nice flashbang from Krappata. Oh, AKM's head was still visible, and there it goes. There it goes. Through the corner of that rock, straight into the head of AKM, and Wolt Task Force takes the 10th round on the first half and finishes the half very convincingly on the CT side, and as it should be. So this still doesn't mean it's over, because the T side is a lot harder to get on if you don't get your groove on, and Wolt did manage to, after the pistol round won by Suure, they did manage to climb back and take 4 rounds straight in a row. That was very crucial. But now we'll see how their T side goes, as this is Suure's map pick, and I'm sure they'll have some tricks up their sleeve. Sobe and Franzi hole up into the B side, and 3 guys go to the A side. 2 on the long side and 1 stays on the side. Team Montana goes there with his new Inferno P250. Guys are on the side. Ode just stops and takes down Sobe with the standard issue Glock. No skins, no boosted bullets. Same standard issue Glock. That's all the other terrorists are using. Franzi pushing through. Team Montana taking down EKM on the background. Double Chaos falls to him as well. He has the P250, remember. A lot of damage. And even armor penetration if you happen to have it. Lieva Kanamura comes down and takes down Krappate. Now info comes through. Team Montana has fallen back on the side. And then the window push was there. Pysymistada taking down Franzi. Everybody almost coming through the window. Just one guy trying to get through the doors, but it was locked down tight. And from Ode's angle, we could see everybody moving on the site. Suure loses the pistol round. Surely not what they wanted, and they will not go for a force buy, but they will go for a 5-man stack on the A long and take down Pysymistada as they go. They also take down Krappate, who pushes and takes down. They take down Lieva Kanamura, but then now they have the advantage, and they also have Galil and some other. I think it was a Mac 10 on the hands of Krappate, but that means that Wolt Task Force have had a free range of B side. Otto, nice flick to Sobe. I think that they didn't manage to find that one gun that was trapped by Krappate, because there we go. Scout misses, but now, oh, nice tag, but still no cigar for Otto. Again. Ode. Oh, that was a bad timing. He misses. Double Chaos also was surprised how close Ode was. Lucky for him, AKM was very low health and didn't have time to react, and Franzi is the last guy alive. He's saving the Galil for the next round. It is Pysymisdada's Galil AR signal, so Krappate did have the scout that they... No, they only had the Galil, so Krappate had I think it had a Mac 10, but it was not salvage. Yeah, those were some great retakes on the B side. It is not an easy side to retake, and this is probably not what Suure had in mind when they picked this map. Pysymisdada, kill leader by far, 23 kills to his name. Very important mid plays. Team Montana already through the mid. I don't think that they even know how close he is. They didn't. Franzi is surprised with his pants in his ankles, but Lieva Kanamura then for the trade. Sobe takes down Ode, and Pysymisdada in for the trade. B side is on Wolt's hands, but Lieva Kanamura is already close by. Krappate hears him, maybe. There's so much noise from the utility. Didn't hear him. He's now tagged by the fire. Some info given. The AK is just behind him, but he doesn't go for the switch. AKM taking down Otto. He's here in the smoke in the doors, pushes through, taking down Pysymistera with double chaos, and now Ekemen taking down Karapate. And it's a successful retake from Suure on the B side this time, and it was also a little bit of a round where they didn't have the best of utility, and neither the best of starts, as Team Montana pushes to the side and the B side is lost, and the bomb is getting planted on 3-3 situation. But very nice plays from Lihav-Kanamuna, AKM, and especially, and then double chaos there. And now Wolt has to yield and has to save. They buy Deagles and P250s and are going for the A short play. Let's see. AKM is here meeting them. Ore not ready for it, but he doesn't get anybody down so far. The rotates are coming back. Lihav-Kanamuna here with the FAMAS holding the side. Nice smoke there. Lihav-Kanamuna taking down Karapate, tagging 2 other players, taking down Ore as well. But Pysymistera then finally for the trade. Deagle is singing. Pysymistera taking down 2. Team Montana taking down 1. Pysymistera very low. The flash disrupts him, and he doesn't manage to do what he perhaps wanted to do there. Team Montana taking down Sobe. Now it's 1 against 1, but Franzi takes out the perfect time to come out and takes down Mr. Team Montana by just clearly pushing to the side, peeking a little bit wide. He knows where he was. He was figuring he might. I'm not sure that he had the reloading, but Team Montana was caught up in the open. No chance to defend himself, and double chaos. I'm sorry, Franzi takes him down. Double chaos and Lihav-Kanamuna are now clearly doing most of the damage for Suure's side, but the other players are now picking up on the CT side. Franzi had a beautiful play there as well. Sobe holding close angles on the B doors. The B side is where it looks like it's coming now, but we will find out soon. It's all very quiet now. They hear some utility being used in the mid. T-smoke on the boxes to prevent any short action. Lihav-Kanamuna has come to the mid, taking a little peek, checking the doors. Doesn't spot anybody. Also spots that the smoke is not aimed at the door, but rather at the box. So he's very suspicious of this. Falls back underneath the A side. CT smoke comes through. Lihav-Kanamuna going for it. Trying to find openings. Flash from Franzi. He's holding in the corner of the side. Takes down Pysymistera. But Team Montana is then in for the trade. That was a very close call, but Sobe opening up. Team Montana taking down Franzi. And number 9, AKM is just behind him. He's looking way out of the smoke. Karapate doesn't realize where the bullets are coming from. Team Montana taking down double chaos, but then AKM is there for the trade and in for the win. 2 players survive for Suure, and they take another crucial CT round. And it looks like they are going to be making a comeback that Siima has been given. And now the matto is being pulled from Alta. Just pistols for Wolt. 2 flashbangs on Team Montana. And it most likely they will wait out the initial utility, the fire, and then they will just push B and hope to get a bomb plant. Sobe. Very patient. Trigger discipline. Karapate taking down 1, but it's not enough. Team Montana deagling 2 players. But Lihav-Kanamuna is too fast for him. Realizes where he is and doesn't just push through, but takes a peek and falls back to give the advantage back to him with the AK. 9th round for Suure. It wasn't a bomb plant. Wolt not what they wanted. They did manage to take a few guns away, but it's not what they wanted surely. And now Suure is showing their claws on their map pick. Just two. Usually that are coming through. Lihavakanamono, however, tags him down. Ikemen tagged on the way. I think that it was Lihavakanamono had tagged him. Usumistara flashed and fired with the incendiary grenade and probably isn't really happy about that. Grappade flashed in from short, but the smoke is a little deep, so he doesn't really get any visibility. Ikemen holding here behind the boxes on the A side, checking out short. Lihavakanamono is holding CT and short, and then Double Chaos near the car, peeking. Just doing a little bit of peaks over there, and now they get. Oh, it's a CT. CTs are smoking there. Fire coming down from Franzi. 2 smokes already used, but a little bit of a misplay from Lihavakanamono. He's not now out of position as Wolt comes in fast. Bomb does go down. AKM coming out, but he doesn't realize how many players there are. Ode taking down Double Chaos. Lihavakanamono takes on Team Montana. Yeah, it doesn't do much. It's 3 against 3. A retake. Sobe eating some damage, but Sobe is then immediately taking down Grappade. Otto takes down Lihavakanamono, and it's 2 against 2. They know apparently where Otto is. About Sobe takes down Ode, but Otto is then taking him down. I think that Lihavakanamono knew that there was one guy there, but he spots Ode, doesn't realize that there's actually 2, and the other one is even closer, and Otto doesn't miss that chance. Not with his red AK. So maybe Otto is the crimson player because he's fascinated by the color red for some reason. He's has his nice skinning knife, gloves, AK, Deagle, AWP, M4. Sobe with the 5.7, the best pistol in the game by far. Whoever claims different is loco for Coco Pops. Nice flash, but Ode doesn't really get flashed a lot. It goes behind him. Double Chaos peeks him. Little damage for Ode, but not a lot. Another peek. Ode takes down more damage, but Double Chaos is done taken down in turn. Lihavakanamono caught out in the open. Franzi also taken down. Team Montana takes down AKM. Ode falls down. Pysymistara coming through the mid, and now it's just Sobe left with his nice 5.7. And look at that face. He's like, well, of course. I have my tie on and everything, and guys don't even come and challenge me. Ode into CT, holding, but he doesn't. I'm not sure what is he looking at. He's probably looking at the posters or the signs. He to make sure which side to go on. And Sobek just gets his AK, but he's now in a tight spot. He tries to make the most of it, takes away any guns that Wolt might have, but it's not successful this time. Sobe falls. Forces 4 guys come down and pile up on him. That's bullying. That's bullying. But in a positive way. If that's possible. 14-9. Wolt Task Force managed to take a few rounds on the T side. And now it's again a gun round for Suure. And we will see how that goes. The previous round was a eco round as pistols. And now the fighting has ensued. Franzi there on the rafters. Team Montana spraying him. Ode taking down Sobe on the B side. The B side is open. Wolt gets on the side, not losing anybody. Pysymistara taking down Lihavakanamono, but falls to AKM as they rotate. Now it's 2 against 5 retake on the B side. And we have some nice B side. 2 against 4 retake. I'm sorry. On the B side. And we had some nice B retakes in this map. Like Wolt did it. Suure did it. Otto takes down Double Chaos. And now it's just AKM and the captain of the team pushing through, but Ode, holding the edge of the smoke, spots him and takes the 15th round for Suure. Like I was saying, we've had some nice retakes on this map, but that wasn't really in the books, and it's a horrible situation for Suure. The money is not really there. 2 MP9s, an UMP 5.7 for the Lihavakanamono, and Sobek opts in for the Deagle. Otto falls to Lihavakanamono, but is traded. Double Chaos is then taken down by Team Montana. So advantage stays on Wolt's side, but Lihavakanamono taken down by Team Montana now. So that push has not worked out as hoped, but they do manage to take down one gun and damage Team Montana as well in the go. So let's see how this pans out. Franzi and Sobe are very close by, and they have made some very important plays here, but now Sobe is not looking. Sobe is looking, he was looking at this angle, and Franzi manages to come back to the site and take down Ore, but it might be a little bit too little and too late. It's 1 against 3 retake. Wow, sorry, 1 against 2 retake as Team Montana is still on A side. Thank you for all in Teemu 208. We'll see you in Modern Warfare later, buddy. Pysymistera, flash coming from his teammate and EKMN coming. But there is no luck on his side. He doesn't hit the spray and Ore takes him down. That means that Wolt will pick up the first map and the map pick of Suure in this best of 3. Very convincing statistics from Pysymistera. He slowed down on the second half a little bit and Team Montana was catching up to read with Ore. Everybody chiming in on the other side as well. There was not really any weak links in the team, but unfortunately their T side was not successful as Wolt and Suure is left licking their fingers, so to speak, after the first map is over. But luckily Double Chaos, Sobe and Lihavana Kanamona all get crates. Yay for gambling. Imagine those beautiful things that you could get out of those cases. Oh dear. 16-9. The first map is over, and next we are going to go to Inferno, which is the map pick of Wolt. And in Inferno, we are going to see, is this going to be a 3-rounder or is it going to be a 2-rounder? Maybe Suure can climb back on that map, and they've warmed up now, and Inferno, they get to start on the CD side. It might be that they'll turn the tables on Wolt, and we'll see all 3 maps today. I'll be back after these short commercials from our league. And don't forget, dear people, we have other games as well. Just not only CS. We have Dota 2, we have Rocket League, we have, well, PUBG is going on at the moment. We have NHL, as you can see. Look at those smiles. Look at those teeth. You can get only those smiles from a hockey player, and the play of beard, of course. We also have other games that are coming up most likely, and if you have any interest in participating, helping us arrange more tournaments and new games, you're more than welcome to come and join us with open hearts. And here we go, heading up to Inferno. Let's take a quick peek at the statistics that Mr. Putmeister from Wolt has so graciously given us before the match. So, especially, well, these first kills and deaths, I really can't count them all the way, but there wasn't a lot of AWP plays played from Suure's side. I can't really say about this, but this statistics doesn't stick at all because Pysymis Dada was the main operator on Dust 2 and he was making real work with the gun, and I'm sure Suure will agree that those plays from the mid were annoying as heck. Also, the map pick percentage, Dust 2, Wolt won 67% of their games, which means that 2 out of 3, and Suure won 3 out of 5, but now it's 4 and 5 the statistics. So Suure has won most of their Dust 2 picks, but I'm not sure what was the decision behind it. I'm pretty sure the nuke and overpass were banned by Wolt. This is just guesswork. It's not based on facts. But unfortunately, we will not see Train today, nor Vertigo, but we will see now Inferno, where Wolt has played 5 games and won 4 of them, and Suure has played 1 game and won that. So percentage-wise, they have the advantage, but does it count as experience? We'll see. We'll see how that pans out. And if all goes in Suure's way this time and they'll keep the 100% win rate, then we will be getting Mirage, which is 5 maps for Suure. All of them won. 9 maps for Wolt, and 8 out of 9 won. So it is really hard to say who is the stronger Mirage player team, but we'll maybe find out later today. Back into the game, we are going to be getting ready. Still warming up here, and the ready time is getting ready indeed. First player is taken in, and as I said, as this is, yeah, Dada is climbing the ranks on the AWP kills. You got that he was doing a lot of work with that gun, a lot of work. But now we'll see how it pans out as Otto especially, I think, plays the AWP in this map. Nice peek from Otto, but Team Montana there with the Deagle play. Oh. Warm-ups are coming. You did not just see that that's a skin on the gun, it's actually a different gun altogether. It's much better because it has a gun, it has a skin on it, the Hyper Beast. Frenzy also has the Soul Ghost knife, so red weapons here. That tells me that somebody has put some dollars into this game. We'll see how this pans out, and what is the end result. This is a CT-sided map, and as this is the map pick of Wolt, Suure gets to pick the side that they start on, and of course they want to start on the CT side. We've seen some weird picks sometimes, especially in the lower divisions, where teams pick surprising starting sides. For example, Wolt has, I think last season they picked to start on Mirage on the T side, but it panned out. So especially in the lower divisions, it usually is not necessarily the same way as it is in the higher divisions, or like pro players or semi-pros even. It might not be the same strengths, because you might not have the same ability to lock down a side or use the utility. So it makes a huge difference, Boys still battling it out here. AKM and Sobe are not ready. Everybody else is. They are getting ready, I hope soon. Doing a little bit of a warm up there. AKM here is shooting the ground, and Sobe is just holding his Neo Noir USPS. Holding it very steadily. Maybe he went for a little break. And it is of course allowed, because you know, you need to take care of yourself. You need to be in the game. You need to focus. You need to be able to give your all and give short and accurate information where the enemy team is. You need to be able to give information. You need to be able to take trades. You need to be able to act on a split-second notice. You need to be able to shoot heads. And if you have a bladder full and you're just trying to hold it so that it doesn't come into your mouth while you're playing, you can't really concentrate in the game. That's not how you should roll. Still not ready there. And that gives me the perfect excuse to show you guys some more commercials. I'll be right back. Okay, things that got real here. Sobe said that people were asking, Sobe, are you ready? Yeah, sorry, I was taking a little doo-doo there. The amount of information is not always... More information doesn't always mean better information. We go to the pistol, and we'll see how this pans out. Wolt on the T side, they are going to go for a 4-1 split. The bomb carrier Krappate is going to be holding still on T, and the others are going to go on second MiG, and Krappate then holding there patiently. The train is arriving near Double Chaos. Nope. Nope. They just went to the balcony to make a little noise. And now Sobe, who was just taking Dookie, is falling back and holding the side together with Franzi here. Franzi has one nade. That does a lot of damage to Krappate, but the others get in unscathed. Lihava also arrived on the side. It's one smoke. Pysymystara taking down Sobe. Krappate planting the bomb. And now Franzi is already pushing through the construction, and he's patiently, smartly waiting for the other teammates. Oh, nice shot to Pysymystara. They don't check the construction. They don't realize that he was already there. Otto just behind the corner. And a lot of help from him, but still manages to take down Franzi. AKM taking down two. Otto and Team Montana fall. Ode and Krappate left. And they don't really have a great angle to the bomb. Ode taking down one. Double Chaos doing the work, but Ode then manages to finish with the 3K, manages to finish up Krappate there. Important place, as well as the bomb plant. And there the pistol round goes to Wolt. And on the T side, doesn't really say much. It's a bit random. And the gun buy now is of course that Suure will save. Double Chaos and AKM buy PT50, and they do a B stack. And that might pan out because there's a lot of people waiting here. But Krappate 3 kills with a 3 kills to his name. But Double Chaos then peeks him. He should have moved there. pistol has the advantage on that distance, especially the P250. Ode is waiting here patiently. Otto takes down AKM with the scout and takes also down double chaos. Doesn't give any money to Ode. Almost takes him down too. And just hungry for kills. Otto with the scout finishes up. That was a really nice play for Suure. They managed to take down a lot of the players. From Wolt side. But it is not meant to be. And the second round also goes to Wolt. And now the bonus round where they will have won't have upgraded guns except on those who died, which is Pysymistera and Krappate. Otto taking down Lihava Kanamora with a deagle shot in the head. Nice opening up, and then we'll see how Double Chaos takes down Pysymistera from the A main. But Ode is there for the trade. A side is over there, and we will be here. AKM left in the pit. He's gonna be pushed by Team Montana. Team Montana barely taking any hits. And it is a full retake. 2 against 4. There's not a lot of chance. I think that they might even go for the save, but they're not doing that at the moment. At least M4s and armor. They're not overcommitting. He's Sobe smartly waiting for Franzi to arrive. But simultaneously they fall as Krappate takes down Franzi and Team Montana takes down Sobe, who doesn't realize that he's taking that angle so closely. And Wolt takes the third round on Inferno T side. Wolt is, in my opinion, they have a lot of maps that are T-sided that they play very well. City-sided that they play very well on the T side. And now it's a little bit of a eco round for Suure again. Just double chaos with the MP9. There's not enough info. Double chaos takes down Team Montana, but Otto and Ode and spam away. And Sobe, last guy alive, 15 HP, and a really nice looking 5-7 here, trying to take down Otto. But Otto is ready, and 4K for Otto. Him and his AK. It's actually Pysymistera's AK, and Otto throws it away. Ugh, it's not red. Otto and Ode holding strong. Krappate had a really nice. Ode has his gloves iron and ready for mulling. Gaming gloves are ready indeed. Let's check out Ode's gloves here. There they are. They might look standard, but they have the Ode touch. They are ironed, and they are made for gaming and mulling. So the multi-purpose gloves. Krappate and Ode doing a little eye contact there. Manly eye contact. Franzi with the Krieg holding the angle close. Team Montana close to the angle, but not committing yet. Not giving out any openings. No sound has been made. A little utility usage from Ode near the A side. He is in boiler at the moment, but he's not giving out any info so far. And the guys on A have surely heard that. Now they know. No, it's gonna be B. They show they see the utility. Otto waiting for a flash. It doesn't come, but he still managed to take down. We go. Sobe. Anchor on the side, but Anchor no more. Lihava Kanamona takes down one. Sobe did take down one, so it's 3 against 3. The bomb is not down yet. Krappate falls to Lihava Kanamona, who's very skillfully sprays down Otto as well. Oh my god. And now it's just Ode left for the clutch. He has been rotating from A, and he has the back angle, but the bomb is in the hands of Suure. There's only 23 seconds left. Lihava Kanamona doesn't realize that Ode already has the angle open. He's peeking through the smoke. Just standing there in the open. Oh! AKMN manages to close a very crucial round and take an AK from Ode's body, and that was really, really important for Suure. They take that round. They have money for a buy, and there's money on Wolt side as well. Of course, they've been winning 4 rounds in a row. There's a double AWP setup now. Otto and Ode competing. Who gets more? It might have been a misbuy. I don't know. Oh no, maybe he forgot to buy some grenades, or he threw a decoy and went back to buy a grenade. I don't know. There was an AK already also on the side left there. Surely they don't want to lose that and drop it there. Drop it there for the CT spot. You never know. Pysymistera flashed in. Checks the sandbags. Smartly doesn't push. Meanwhile, in the apartments, Krappate smiling, checking out angles and pre-firing a little bit. Making a little noise. The Havakanamona doesn't buy it. He still sticks to the top of mid. He's in the short A, holding the corner from A main. Double KS also doubling down there. And that's the correct spot to look, because that's where everybody is. Utility coming through smoke is not very good. Team Montana falls to the Havakanamona, but Pysymistera is there for the trade. A lot of damage done, however. Double KS there, close by, taking down 3 players, leaving this Krappate on the balcony, and he gets shot in the butt by AKMN, the hero of the last round. Very well played from Double KS, holds on to the angle. Havakanamona opens up the fire and it confuses Team Wolt. They don't react soon enough, and Double KS has a relatively easy task, spraying down 3 guys in a row, because they are in a row just in front of his barrel. Krappate. Oh, that smoke has been clearly practiced. Oh my. They have an eco round, so it's just Eagles, Ore and Team Montana already low, but Franzi is caught out with the incendiary in his hand, but he still stays alive. Somehow. But now Sobe takes down Otto, but there's a smoke down and the bomb plant goes through, and that is already a successful eco round. They already have picked up 2 rifles as well, so it's not necessarily the easiest of retakes, but all CTs, all 3 have full utility. Pysymistera taking some grenade damage, AKM Odet falling, Pysymistera holding close angle, the Havakanamona coming through. He's now the only one left. Pysymistera taking down 2 guys with the Deagle. And the Havakanamona misses that son, but Team Montana doesn't. Wow! Now that was an eco round and a half. Just Eagles and some utility. They get on the side. Sobe manages to take down 1. Takes down Otto. But it's too little, too late. Otto and Ore and Team Montana go there. Krappate falls as well on the banana. But the bomb goes down and the site is secured, and secured it stays. A little bit of a light buy now on Suure side. Havakanamona and Double KS with SMGs. Franzi without helmet. Pysymistera taking down Havakanamona. And then we go. Bomb is still in T ramp, held by Otto with AWP. Ore this time with an AK. They don't want to squander money too much. Smoke goes to CT, but it hits Franzi, and that causes it to go on the side a little bit. He's been flashed off. Double KS into smoke. Here's and it tries to go to mid, but Double KS doesn't realize that Team Montana was the player making some lurker plays and making some disruption plays in the banana, and pushes straight into his barrel through the smoke. Team Montana has no problem taking it off. He notices him before, because you can see the gun coming out and legs coming out before the guy from the smoke notices the others. Naturally, Sobe and Franzi are not going to go for it. The A side retake. It's the easier side to retake in this map, but doesn't mean that it's easy. 10 seconds left on bomb. Sobe also with the Neo Nor M4. He likes anime girls, I figure. Well, maybe that face tells enough. Franzi falls to Team Montana. He's here, comes out and finds Franzi hiding on the side. Sobe. His face says it all. Not like this, guys. Not like this. Just remember, this is the winner's bracket match, so if Suure loses this, it's not over yet. They will go to the loser's bracket, and they still have a chance to climb up back. But there's a lot of tough teams, so it's not as easy as it sounds. Pistols and the M4 saved by Sobe. He's the anchor on the B side. Nobody else here. Everybody else is holding pistols. There's the monkey business, FN, No, yeah, thank you, Franzi, for showing that. I could go for a banana right about now. Double Chaos, Orange Peel. Okay, so these are the fruit twins. Bananas and oranges. Nice. Although I think that Double Chaos is eating his because it's just the peels left. Nevermore. P250 for Lihava Kanamuna. Jumps off. Tries to get a better angle. Krappate and Otto going in strong. Lihava Kanamuna takes down one. Almost takes down Ode. But it's not enough. Franzi, however, is still on the side. Takes down two. Team Montana falls as well. P5. 5-7 showing his strengths, but Otto is holding it. Sobe, the only guy who actually had a proper gun, a proper rifle from the start. He is now gonna go for it. There's no reason why he shouldn't. He has a kit. And if he manages to surprise Otto, but he doesn't. Otto doesn't even take out his AWP, just takes out the Deagle and finishes up Sobe. Sobe hasn't had a very strong start to the match. He and Frenzy are now 2 and 3 kills respectively. They are the B-side anchors, but it hasn't been going very strongly for him. 2 AUGs for Frenzy and Lihava Kanamuna, so they don't want to go for the AUG because they don't have enough cash for that. Nade to T-Ramp, finds Team Montana a little bit, tagged down, and then some fire after that coming. A little bit of bullet sprayed here near the banana, top of banana. Flash, Pushimistara hears and sees Franzi backing off, but doesn't want to push Otto, tag down. But Krappade then takes down Double Chaos. I think Double Chaos was the one, could be the one that hitting Otto, or then it was Lihava Kanamuna. Not Lihava Kanamuna, has all his bullets left. Otto peeks, and Lihava Kanamuna doesn't realize that the Auber is coming and peeking that way. The smoke, he thought that the smoke, even though it was bad, it was playing on his half, but the smoke was actually against him because it made him a little bit over secure about peeking there, and Otto then finds the angle and takes him down with a AW peek. Very close, very fast play. Main has been smoked. Sobe coming through the smoke has dissipated. Otto taking down Franzi as well through this wall. And now, hearing Karappate coming in. Karappate doesn't realize there's one more here. Ode almost goes down. Sobe, however, wants to save that M4. He doesn't have more money available. And hides underneath the balcony. Takes down Team Montana from the air, but unfortunately dies to the bomb. He's a bit too close to the bomb. I think he might have misjudged where the bomb was planted, or then he was just gonna go away afterwards, but the time runs out. 8th round for Wolt Task Force on the T side of Inferno, and it's not looking optimal for Suure. This is Wolt's map pick, but Suure has the stronger side to start with. They are starting the CT side. Losing the pistol gives out a few rounds for the T's, of course. But now MP9s, the fire speed on this gun is humongous. A lot of damage can be done in a very short amount of time. Sobe burning alive, trying to find Team Montana, but he doesn't. Team Montana also finds out Franzi, and as I said, the B side, Franzi and Sobe are the anchors on that side. Krappate takes the Lihava Kanamuna on A main entrance, but the B side is lost. The bomb is still on T ramp, but the last players, Double Chaos and AKM, are on A. Sobe and Franzi are the anchors on the B side, but they haven't been able to anchor themselves down strongly enough. They've been usually flushed out by very aggressive plays and well-placed utility by Wolt, and this is not going in their way. They had 2 rounds in the mid of these 10. They had the 2 middle rounds, the 5th and 6th round. They had and those were really nice rounds. AKM and coming alive on that one round and finishing up, as well as Lihava Kanamuna, and I think Franzi was doing some nice plays as well. But in the end, it's not enough. AKM taking down one, but Pushimistara is there for the trade. Double Chaos tries to spray him down, but with 14 HP left, Pushimistara manages to stay alive. and managed to take down double KS as well, and that means all the guns are lost on Suure's side. That is not what they wanted to do. AKM, of course, with the SMG, wanted to get some extra money, and he knew he had enough for a buy anyway, but Double Chaos surely didn't want to lose that, and now opts in for the P90, and I'll have to see how that plans out. Is he one of those players who has a skin for the P90? In the profile picture of his, it looks like he's a soldier lying down next to a burning, sinking Humvee. So I'm not sure is that good or not. He doesn't have a skin for the P290, but Ore has his skin on his wall. Lihavakanama takes down Otto, but Ore takes down EKM and opens up the A side as well. But do they know that Lihavakanama is here behind? Yes, he does. Ore, again, skin of his teeth, stays alive. What's happening here? Franzi pushes to Banana. He doesn't realize that T Montana is still the resident lurker that hasn't gone anywhere, even though all the other guys in the bomb are already in A. T Montana is still in Banana, doing some monkey business. And that means that Sobe, the designated survivor of this round, is playing with the same FAMAS that I play with. Ooh. Takes down Pysymästera. 1 against 3 retake. Just gets the AWP and runs. Also gets a free Molotov. Otto's magic stick is now in the hands of Sobe. Ore has very low HP. T Montana very close by. Krappala is very close by. Falls to Sobe, but T Montana there immediately for the trade, and Sobe again left in a undesirable spot and doesn't manage to convert. Kill wise, I think that the whole Suure team is pretty even. Franzi has a few kills less, but that's not here or nor there. It's not like he has played badly or anything. It's just that he hasn't been the one to finish up those frags. Lihavakanama falls to T Montana's aggressive push here in the mid. T Montana falling pretty low HP, but still strong enough to hold on his own. A body shot from Deagle might turn that around. Double Chaos eating some nade. Sobe takes up Pysymästera in Banana. This time it's Pysymästera, who is the resident lurker. Ore taking down AKM on the balcony. Double Chaos falls there, and Krappata takes down AKM on the balcony. Ore taking down Franzi, and now again Sobe, the designated survivor, the guy who took down. I think Sobe took down one guy on the B side and takes his AK, takes the AK of Pysymästera, and now nice shot to Krappa. The Krappa, they had all the advantage, but he doesn't land his shots, unfortunately, and for him. But fortunately for Sobe, and he's like, oh, come at me, boy. Hiding in the kitchen. Man. You know that the enemy is a terrorist when they don't even wash their frying pans more than that. Come on, people. It's not too much effort to wash the bloody pan after cooking. These times of viruses and bacteria, you should really not postpone that. Even if you are a terrorist. 11-2, Wolt Task Force is making a very strong presence on the T side on their map pick, and this is not looking very bright for Suure's future in the winners bracket. They do have the AWPs out in number 2s now, as Sobe and Franzi both on the B side are using them, spamming through the wall. Supporting flashes is coming, but not a lot of damage is done. Okay, Sobe also has the Neo Nova AWP, so has the USPS M4 and the AWP. Lihavakanama making use of Pysymästera's AK that was saved previously. Saved previously by Sobe, and now taking down Ore in the mid. Ore has been one of the key entry fraggers in this round and this map, and that's a very important play. Pysymästera trying to find some openings here on the B side, but Franzi and Sobe are both Very ready indeed, and waiting. They're not willing to give up. But this hit is going to be clearly a B hit. There's only 40 seconds left, and they can still turn it around, but it doesn't look like it. It does look like they've decided. And once that decision is done, Sobe taken down. No, Franzi taken down Team Montana. Sobe taken down by Pysymistada. Grappate there in for the trade. Franzi did take down Pysymistada, but Grappate indeed trades him, and it's 2 against 3 retake on the B side. Otto taken down by Lihava Kanamuna. Doesn't realize that he's already pushed through the smoke. Grappate holding that L up. Oh, nice work. Oh, leg shot! Lihava Kanamuna jumps on the coffin, dodges the upper parts of his body. You don't need legs to survive, man. Lieutenant Dan didn't need no legs. Takes Otto's magic stick in his hands. That came out all exactly how I wanted it to, and is now coming to put Suure back on the map. The double AWP works brilliantly. Now Lihava Kanamuna takes the other one and goes to the A side. The double AWP setup didn't really pan out on the B side as well as they hoped. One rifle could have been more beneficial together with that AWP. Now Otto pushing very bravely through the mid. Just
boy.
Somebody has voice chat on. That smoke didn't land. Team Montana, Ore pushing through the smoke together. Very coordinated attack. AKM on the balcony again. But Ore makes short work of him. And then it's just Franzi and Sobe left again. The B side defenders. Sobe is already on the side. He's fallen off faster. But Pysymistada is now the resident lurker. And he has been clearing CT. Otto taking down one. Franzi takes down Ore. But Otto again. Nice fast peek. Making it show that he is the main AWP player. And that's how the first half of the second map for this evening ends in 12-3 scoreline in the advantage of Wolt Task Force. Very, very convincing T side on their half, and this bodes well for the CT side. We'll see how the pistol goes, and then once we get to the gun rounds, then we'll know how it's gonna pan out. The pistol rounds should give Suure a little bit of a chance, but we'll see how that goes as they both head up to the same sites. Sobe taking down Ore, Grappate taking down 2, but falls himself. But that nade, Lihava Kanamuna and Franzi are now very low. Otto taking down Franzi. He was hiding behind the smoke in the boiler. One guy is on site. AKM tries to come on. Bomb is going down. It goes down. Lihava Kanamuna. Oh, that was a dirty shot. Dirty shot to Otto. Oh, oh my God, that's beautiful play. He likes the P250 clearly. He's played with it before. Beautiful rounds with the P250, and is working to bring Suure back to the scorelines. Pistol goes to Suure, and now Wolt does a force buy. They have an advantage, and they're trying to take use of the pistols and the scouts. The strong aim of Ore. AKM eating some nade. Ore doing some picks with the scout. Not very successful so far. Falling low on health. Lihava Kanamuna. Very, very, very nice peeks here. Nobody goes to the banana and dies on the nades. It's being smoked off. The A main is smoked off now by Ore. Lihava Kanamuna, however, spots a little bit of a hole there. And then tries to Grappate going in with the MP9. Lihava Kanamuna taking Ore down finally from A main. That's an important kill. Pysymistada. Bad timing for him as Franzi sneaks up on behind him on the Mac-10. The Malachite. And takes him down. Otto with the code red Deagle. Maybe he's a Dr. Disrespect fan. Who knows? Grappale spotting the enemies on the side. Here's the bomb. But they're gonna wait for Otto to come on the side to get maximum firepower. The library corner is now smoked off. The bomb has been ticking for a good 10 seconds. Now there's about 25 seconds left. And they're not gonna go for the defuse, they're just gonna go for the exit frags. Suure, however, looks to be opting out to escape through the library. And they give Wolt the short end stick. Team Montana, however, has the kit. But he doesn't go for it. If they left earlier, Grappale dies to the bomb, Otto left with 4 HP. If they would have gone early enough, if Team Montana would have just rushed in, and the others would have been there covering for him, would have been possible for Team Montana to defuse. Of course, they didn't know that everybody already left the site. There's no way of knowing that. They couldn't hear the footsteps because the T's, they were still too far away from the T's to hear that. And now it's just pistols and a scout. Safe on previous round, P250s and Deagles. And doesn't mean it's not dangerous. Lihavakaramana, however, opening on Ode again on the middle. Ode losing all these entries so far. Lihavakaramana. Fransi taking down Grappale, who's pushed through the apartments for some reason. Of course, he's trying to find kills, but the advantage of the pistol is in the surprise and low distance. If possible, of course, you can headshot from a long way, but the rifle still hold the advantage on that. Sobe holding the angle here, preventing any rotates from a CT. Franzi is doing the same of A main. Team Montana is behind him, but does miss the T. Check it out. Yes! Even does a lot of noise coming down, but still checks the corner and takes down Franzi and his Mac-10. But of course, the Mac-10 is not a very strong gun in terms of long distance shooting, as we saw on Dust 2. So Mr. Montana will opt in for his Deagle to do some damage. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't really land, so yet at least goes for the Mac-10, takes down one, but AKM is then in for the trade. The AK is saved by Double Chaos. That was really close. Almost one more died from a Suure side. Wolt Task Force taking down 2 guns. It was an okay eco round, but could have been better. And Suure is now already at 6 rounds and climbing back, and that was their bonus round. But because Wolt forced by, so they haven't had a rifle round yet, so this is the first rifle round. And we'll take Otto into the picture. He is holding the tight corner towards the end of Banana with the AWP, but there's no enemies here. Ode Lihavakaramana eating a little bit of frag. Almost getting sprayed down. Ode almost getting a spray on him, but a little bit too tight of an angle. Bomb is here on A main in the hands of Ekemen, who usually is the bomb carrier. A main is flashed again. Franzi is in the boiler in the apartments and is trying to find some success, but Ode this time wins it out against Lihavakaramana. Ode was this time holding a bit more passively, and Pyssymies Dada, tight angle from the quad, nails down one. Sobe has come, knows where Pyssymies Dada is, but Grappale is there for the trade. But I didn't unfortunately spot him in time. He was holding too close under Double Chaos, taking down Ode. Opens up its possibility for them to get on side 2 against 3. Actually, it's 2 against 1 because only Grappale is here, but AKM falls. 20 seconds left. He has to go for it. Taking him down, but Team Montana has already come on the side and spams on the behind of Double Chaos, and they are now managed to stop the win streak of Suure so far. Suure has enough money for a really good buy though, so we will see at least one more gun round in a row. Wolt, the economy is nowhere near good, so if they want to keep buying guns, they need to win this. We'll see how that pans out. It's gonna be a fast banana push for Sobe and Lihava Kanamuna, but it doesn't really pan out. They hear the steps on the side. Flash comes out. Smoke comes out. Usumistara has already come close. It might be Ikemen, however, takes down Krappate with the Krieg, and that might change their plans. Ode falling down, making sure that the A side is anchored, but there's no action here. Usumistara making a lot of noise, and that's surely heard by Sobe. But Otto hears a different story. He hears that you should hold this angle and take down anybody who attempts to come here. They have one Molotov left in the hands of Franzi. If Franzi comes in and then burns out Otto, could be a different story, but they don't want to attack the B side. It's a bit easier to hold in bigger corners. And on the A side, they have taken down one player at least. So if there's 3 on A, it's strong, but if there's only 2 on A, it becomes a lot weaker, especially because they have 4 players. So it can't be more than 4 against 2. It can't be 4 against 3. So in that sense, they are going to be opting in for the A site. Suure getting ready to go. 20 seconds left on the clock. Ode taking down 1, taking down 2. Double Chaos takes down Pysymistera in the background, but they're almost out of time. Lihava Kanamuna, however, nice peek there. Just runs and guns. 9 seconds left. They don't have the time. Where's the bomb is on the balcony? The bomb is on the balcony, and they don't have enough time. Double Chaos has a little money, but not a lot. That was a little bit of a mishap on their side. They think the bomb is down in the underneath the balcony, but it's actually on top. The map is not very informative on that. And unfortunately for Suure, that was their round to lose, and that they do. Sometimes that happens with pressure. They manage to open up the site, and when you're trying to get those frags and trying to do that play against tough players, trying to do your best, you don't always check out where the bloody bomb is, and this time it is in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and time just runs out. Ore almost falls to Franzi, but Pysymistera is there to anchor it down. AKMN with this really nice looking ultraviolet Krieg. Oh, that's a beauty. And those faces on it. Man, that's hot. Look at that. Otto holding down the B side alone. Taking down Sobe. That looked like Otto takes some damage, but he actually doesn't. The bomb is in the hands of Lihava Kanamuna, who's coming to the side, spots Otto. Otto has to fall back. Spam through the smoke doesn't pan out so far, but Pysymistera together with Ore come from there, but then Lihava Kanamuna and Double Chaos open up the frag accounts, and that doesn't go as planned. Otto and Krappate come. Otto takes down Double Chaos. Lihava Kanamuna turns to face him, and it's a little bit too late as Krappate comes from the behind and takes down Lihava Kanamuna and Double Chaos as well. I mean, Otto takes down Double Chaos, Lihava Kanamuna turns, and then that's the game. 15th round for Wolt Task Force, and this is the decider. Suure has no chance but to buy. Sorry about that. Suure has no chance but to buy with everything they got. And they buy 2 AKs, MAC-10s, and a lot of utility. That's very good. Otto misses his shot. That's a crucial miss. Franzi doing the work with the MAC-10. And Team Montana holds Double Chaos. And the B side is open. This is not the round that Wolt will close this game in. Mark my words. Ode and Pysymistera, not players to be trifled with. But also not going to be winning this round with 2 M4s and almost no utility. No kits and no helmet for Pyssimistera either. And what's even worse for Wolt's side is that the economy is really abysmal. Since they won the rounds, they are at minimal loss bonus, so that's 1,400. And that means that they will have only these 2 M4s to play with next round. Or I mean, none of the M4s, as Suure here just pushes to the CT and takes down Pyssimistera, who doesn't have a helmet. And that means that Suure is on its way and trying to go for the double digits and then work from there. Some deagle peeking from Ode. Doesn't land this time. Franzi is on top of the barrels, on top of banana. Smoke is down. They're checking out the angles. They know that the opponent doesn't have much. Krappate falls. Lihava kananmuna. 1 rifle down. 2 defense. Pyssimistera. See you next round, Eagle. And that he will do. Ode takes down Lihava kananmuna and falls back. Doesn't even go for the gun. And that's a good move since Franzi and Suure are here. T-Montana. Ode fighting the Deagle. Fighting he does continue. But Suure and Double Chaos do the work. And now AKM has spot to close this out. But T-Montana does come through. Takes down AKM and gives a fighting chance to his team. Quick moves. Molotov. Takes down Double Chaos, and now it's still anybody's game. He hears the flick to the Suure in the pit. He didn't check it. He thought that the Molotov would have driven him out, but I guess that he's still sticked. And Suure clutches that round, prevents T-Montana from clutching it out, and does the counter clutch smooth, so to speak, and takes the 8th round for Suure. Wolt was in no position to win that round, and in no position are they to finish it. It was a very, very important play. Suure, T-Montana headshot with the AWP there from the ramp. A lot of nade damage down. Krappate takes a Lihava kananmuna. And they are just running and gunning at Suure. Suure's Franzi is here. Fighting with Pyssimistera. AKM takes him down finally. Ode guns out of bullets. His P2000. And Suure comes in and peeks. Suure has really come alive now with the AWP in his hands. And they are making it work. AKM with the Krieg is also making sure that the meta doesn't die. And Suure is clawing their way back to double digits. Another pistol round for Wolt. The force spike before cost them, and they are not in a position. But Ode knives Pyssimistera. Okay. Right. I'll have to ask afterwards what happened, and maybe a lot afterwards if it was some heated discussion between teammates. Otto hears everything. But they don't check the box. Now they do. Nice rush from Otto. That was a beautiful move, but unfortunately it brings him nothing. But of course, brings him brings in some manliness points. Just diving in with the deagle. He takes a Molotov straight to the face as well. So like literally hit him in the face. But it doesn't really give out any advantages. You don't get extra points for being hit with a Molotov. Krappate challenging people here on top of Banana. Team Montana taking out AKM, who was going to go for some guns. No more money given to Suure, who has now been managing to build a little bit of a bank, especially Sobe, who is the designated survivor, also in this map, I think. And Wolt now back on the guns as well. They also managed to take the Krieg from AKM, but he has found a new one. And oddly, it is identical to the previous one. Even has the same serial number. Franzi clearing out Banana, doing important work, emptying the corners, making sure that the CT side doesn't have too much info in their hands. Sobe in second mid with the AWP, making sure that nobody pushes the balcony. Otto holding a very, very tight angle on behind the coffins on east side again. It's all gone very quiet. Lihapakarmana very close today, man. He's very often here challenging Ode. Pysymisdata there on the roof. Lihapakarmana same pattern again, takes down Ode, but Pysymisdata in for the trade. Advantage is still on the T side a little bit. They can go 4 against 2 instead of 4 against 3. They know that they have that advantage now. Team Montana rotating off the side. He's rotating to the CT. Smokes off. That gives it a little bit of extra time. They also, CT is also smoked, but they turn towards... Nope. It's all ruse. Nope. They do turn. Pysymisdata has rotated to D already, but he's now back. AKM coming, holding the corner. Fire down. Bomb goes down. Krappate. Krappate taken down. Oh no, Krappate, no! that was courageous from Krappate, but Sobe just holds and holds and holds and gets the bomb down. That was one more bullet from the M4. If he had a bigger clip, if he didn't miss some of the shots earlier, who knows? 2 against 2 retake. Team Montana surely knows where the AWP is and has the angle advantage. Franzi, he has to clutch this, but he doesn't. Otto and Team Montana, they fake it, and Otto and Team Montana, Otto finishes up the kill, and Team Montana finishes up the defuse, and that's how Wolt closes up this second map, 16-10. Suure does climb up to the double digits after a little bit of a shaky start on the CT side, but they make a strong T side and clawing very back. Lihapakarmana especially entry fragging very importantly. Sobe the AWP plays and Franzi important key situations as well. Double Chaos as well on the first half. He was making some of the most ambitious and important plays on the CT side, but doesn't pan out. AKM nice clutch on the CT side, but Wolt altogether manages to stick it out on the CT side, manages to grab those important rounds. They did win only 4 out of 11 rounds played, so 7 rounds go to Suure, but that's enough because they had such a strong start on 12-3 start on their T side. That is it for the evening. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure casting this game. It's been a pleasure casting all these games. I wish Wolt best of luck in the winners bracket, and Suure the best of luck in the losers bracket. You make a comeback, guys. You can still do it. I'll see you next time, and have a great week. And I'll be off right after these commercials. Love you guys. Also, don't forget our other games. We have Dota 2 season. The signups are open. Head right there if you're interested. NHL 2 versus 2. Take your colleague with you and we'll play. There's a Red Bull prize available for the top teams as well. And as always, Rocket League is going to be open later again. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night.